Number 26 says to complete a 2-column proof for the following. So we are going to first create our 2 columns, our statement and our reasons. And then we're going to go through and we're going to put the given information and then any other information we know that will help us prove the triangles are congruent. So the given information is that C is the midpoint of segment BD, which means that segments DC and BC are going to be congruent to each other, and that it's the midpoint of a segment AE. So that means that segment AC and segment EC are congruent. So right now I have 2 parts, 2 pairs of congruent parts, which are the sides. I need one more part. And since these are vertical angles, then I know that angle DCE is congruent to angle BCA. So based off of these markings, I can prove that these triangles are congruent by side angle side. So now it's time to write our proof. So the first statement in our proof is what is given. So C is the midpoint of segments BD and AE. And that is given. From this information, I was able to tell which segments were congruent to each other. So I know that segment DC is congruent to segment BC, and segment AC is congruent to segment EC. And that is because of the definition of a midpoint. The third statement is stating that these vertical angles are congruent. So angle DCE is congruent to angle BCA, and that is the vertical angle theorem. So now we have the 2 sides and the angle. That angle is the included angle, so now we have enough information to prove that they are congruent. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EDC by side angle side congruence.